When a child is abducted, every minute that passes decreases the likelihood that they'll ever be seen again. So what happens when police officers find them just in time?
Is this?
Yeah.
All right, step out of the car.
It's not like that.
Step out of the car, bro.
Ford Police Department, open the door! Open it!
Here are 7 times abducted children were rescued just moments before it was too late. Starting with the case of 27-year-old Brandon Lenore, who, on September 27th of 2022, was reported by his girlfriend for leaving the home with their 1-year-old son and a handgun. She gave officers a description of the vehicle, and shortly after, police located Brandon's truck speeding erratically down Belterra Parkway. After leading police on a short chase, Brandon pulled into the parking lot of a McDonald's and abruptly exited his vehicle carrying his son.
Put the kid down, dude. Put the kid down.
The victim in this case was too young to comprehend that he was being used as a human shield against tasers and a police dog by his own father. Thankfully, the officer was able to avoid the child by running over and tasing Brandon on his side. As he fell to the ground, officers snatched the baby away before he could be hurt.
Show me your f***ing hands, dude. Put the baby down. Put the kid down. Put the kid down.
As expected, the small child remained oblivious of his circumstances and only realized that something was wrong when he saw his father getting hurt. But that wouldn't have been the case if Brandon wasn't still fighting and trying to run from the officers.
Stop, dude. I have a Tango deployment. We're fighting with it right now. I have the kid.
Eventually, he was wrangled into handcuffs and transported to jail. Brandon would be charged with kidnapping, reckless driving, child neglect, using a minor as a shield, resisting with violence, and fleeing and eluding. The baby would be returned to his mother completely unharmed. A truly horrifying situation for the mother, but this next mom experienced every patient's worst nightmare when her daughter was snatched from her arms by an unknown man.
Ford Police Department, open the door! Open the door!
On the evening of May 18th, 2019, a mother was taking her 8-year-old daughter on a walk through their neighborhood when a 51-year-old homeless man, identified as Michael Webb, abruptly pulled up beside them in a car. He hopped out and grabbed the girl, whose mother fought for her before being knocked onto the ground. He threw the girl into his car, and in a flash, they were gone. The mother reported the incident to police, who sent out a BOLO alert. Less than 6 hours later, the Forest Hills Police Department received a tip about Michael from a Woodspring Suites hotel. When police would arrive, Michael was there, but officers failed to locate the girl inside his hotel room, so they left. About 2 hours later, police received another tip concerning Michael's car. When they returned and inspected the vehicle, they spotted blood on the front passenger seat, which was all the proof they needed to bust Michael's door down.
Ford Police Department, open the door! Open the door! Open it now! Break it. Open it! Hands! Let me see your hands! Step out here! Step out! Step out!
Get up. Shield,
Down.
shield, shield,
Get
shield,
on the
shield,
ground!
shield, shield, shield,
Blood in the
shield.
bed, blood in the bed. Blood in the bed, man. Hey, here she is.
Got her. We got her. We got her.
We got her. Yes. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. I got her.
She's in custody. We have her.
The victim was admirably calm, as she was recovered from a dirty laundry hamper in the corner of the room. Michael would later tell police he threatened and forced her inside the hamper, where she remained the first time police searched the room.
We need an EMT. Get call MedStar.
Yes.
No, don't worry about your clothes. Don't worry about your clothes.
We got a towel? We got a towel? Whoever. Can we cover her up? Can we cover her up?
Yeah.
With something?
Here
you go, baby. Can we get her out?
Come here. For these two scenes.
Let's go. Come on, sweetheart.
You're okay? You're safe? We got you.
You're gonna be okay. We got her. Hold the door. Hey, back off, guys. Back off. Please, just back off.
Riz, they found her. We have her.
Hey, Hayes, let's go. Let's get her in here so she can sit down. Guys, listen, just stay there for me, okay? Hey, do me a favor. Can you?
This is the father.
Okay. Just hold on, okay?
What's this place called?
It's the Woodbridge Suites.
Woodward Suites.
It's in Forest Hill.
The creep would then be arrested, dressed only in long johns and socks, and taken to the station where he would be charged with kidnapping. Months later, it took a jury only 10 minutes of deliberation to find him unequivocally guilty, giving him the maximum sentence of life in prison without parole. Rather than snatching them off the street, 22-year-old Tyler Thompson opted to lure in his young victim online before taking her to a hotel.
If I ask you that question again, I'm gonna lose my mind. How old are you?
22.
Oh, you f***ed up. Yeah, you f***ed up real good.
On February the 19th of 2021, the mother of a 13-year-old girl contacted police when she hadn't come home from school. After speaking with the scared mother, the officer made his way over to the school, where he learned something horrifying from a friend of the victim. She'd apparently left the school and gone to the nearby Dollar General to meet up with a man she'd met on the internet. So the officer quickly made his way over to the store.
I'm missing a juvenile left school and possibly was picked up by a guy here. I'm kind of wanting to get an idea of who he is, and
Around what time am I going to look for?
I'm looking at today from school gets out around 3:15ish, so I'm thinking 3 to 3:30.
I mean, is that like a super recent picture though?
She says she looks pretty much like this. It looks pretty close to her. All right, let's see if she's.
I can see. Hold on, let me. If there's any other angles of her.
The officer concluded from camera footage that the victim had left the store with a man in a vehicle. The man, identified as 22-year-old Tyler Thompson. With no leads, the officer began stopping by every hotel in the area, asking if Tyler had checked in recently, and eventually he hit the jackpot at an all-suite motel.
Hello. Hey, so my name is Deputy James. I'm wondering if a juvenile and another person checked in here earlier today. Have you seen that? Her? No, she would have been here with an unknown, probably male. Hello. Hi, how are you? I'm looking for a juvenile that looks to be ran away from home today. And we have information she may have checked in to a local hotel with an adult. This is what she looks like. Any check-ins today?
Only one check-in before I came in.
I'm investigating a runaway juvenile that supposedly checked into a local hotel today with an adult, most likely. I don't know what he looks like or anything. This is what she looks like.
All right, someone checked in earlier.
when I wasn't here, so let me check the...
Oh, perfect, okay.
Is there a name to that? The last
Yeah,
name?
she's only 13, so I don't know the person she's with. So it would have been whoever she's with. Yeah, she doesn't even have an ID. She, again, only 13.
You know who if she was an older person, or you have no idea?
The person she's with? No clue.
Well, check out this person that checked in today.
Ooh, where's this guy?
Let me see.
I think this is him. They said his name started with a T, possibly Tyler. Front office, anybody inside? We need to come in for a second. Sheriff's office, back up. Have a seat on the couch. Where's What's up, sweetheart? Sheriff's office. Get Pappy up here. Go in the bedroom and wait for me for a second.
Visibly relieved to have been found, the 13-year-old girl ran into the deputy's arms. The minor would be unharmed, but it's safe to say that she learned something about stranger danger that day. And Tyler's about to be taught his own lesson as well, quite soon.
How old are you? How old are you? Just wait there for me, sweetheart, okay? Are you okay? Do you need any attention? Are you hurt at all? You're not hurt at all? Your stomach hurts? Okay, we're gonna be right with you, okay? 335. Yeah, you f***ed up. How old are you? If I ask you that question again, I'm gonna lose my f***ing mind. How old are you?
22.
Oh, you f***ed up. Yeah, you f***ed up real good. Yes, I am. I found him.
How old is he?
Too old.
Alright, I'm on the way.
Copy. You sure you're okay, sweetheart?
After backup would arrive, Tyler would be arrested, and the minor was taken to the hospital, cleared of any injuries, and then returned to her family. Tyler would be charged with traveling to meet a minor after using a computer to lure a child and interference with child custody. After further investigation, he was ultimately charged with 30 counts of child crimes. He was found guilty the following year and then sentenced to a satisfying 40 years in prison, followed by 45 years of offender probation. While it can be said that Tyler knew what he was getting himself into, Darius White allegedly had no clue there was a child inside the car when he stole it.
Show me your hands. Show Get out the car. Door. Open door.
So you're trying to kill us. You're trying to kill us. Oh my gosh, you're trying to kill us. Oh my gosh, you're trying to kill me. Why would y'all do that, man?
Get out.
Please don't beat me up, man. Listen, don't get on that. Y'all trying to kill me. Don't fight me, man.
Get on the ground.
Don't fight me. Stop, don't fight me. He don't stop trying to fight me. He don't stop trying to fight me.
On April the 4th of 2022, a woman pulled into the parking lot of a Goodwill, accompanied by her 10-year-old son. She parked and left the car running as she stepped out momentarily. But moments after she exited her vehicle, Darius White jumped into the driver's seat and took off, with a terrified young boy in the back seat. A family member explained that they were tracking the boy's iPhone and had his location. Minutes later, the officer located the suspected vehicle, but as the officer approached, the vehicle sped right past him, initiating a hot pursuit. The officer eventually caught up to Darius and performed a successful pit maneuver, causing it to spin out and come to a stop.
Show me your hands. Show Get out the car. Door. Open door.
So you're trying to kill us. You're trying to kill us. Oh kill me. Why would y'all do that, man? Get up. Please don't, don't beat me up, man. Listen, don't get on that. Y'all trying to kill me. Don't fight me, man. Get on the ground. Don't fight me. Stop, don't fight me. He don't stop trying to fight me. He don't stop trying to fight me.
You okay?
Yes.
You okay?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna take you to your mom. You alright? You okay? You okay?
My mom called you?
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
She did. You okay?
Excuse me. I want to go now.
It took only a few minutes for the victim to get his bearings, but once he realized he was in safe hands, he was extremely relieved and appreciative to be saved. He was then returned to his mother uninjured, while Darius would be arrested and transported to the police station. He would be charged with kidnapping, cruelty towards children, and theft by taking. Comments from his lawyers say that Darius maintains innocence, claiming to have been unaware that the boy was in the back seat. On the other hand, 41-year-old Jeremy Guthrie knew all about the young teenagers that were crammed inside of his truck.
Okay, and then you have a bunch of kids in the car. How many kids? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are these kids to you?
This is just my friend.
At 1 a.m. on July the 5th of 2022, an officer began tailing a black pickup truck that was speeding and swerving down a highway. In the short time the officer was following it, the suspect nearly crashes into a concrete divider.
Hey there.
Hello.
How are you?
All right.
Just all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot driver license?
Yeah.
There's your wallet right there between your legs.
A little bit nervous.
So was I. The way you're driving?
Huh?
That's it. You mentioned that you were nervous? Right. I was nervous while I was behind you driving down I-40. You were in lane number 1. At times, you went all the way from lane number 1 all the way over. Then you were a signal, had problems keeping your vehicle one lane. And then when you merge on from westbound 40 to northbound 25, you took that curve way too fast.
I did. I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna crash.
No, I don't.
I didn't say. I don't think so. I'm just saying I thought you were gonna crash.
The driver would be identified as 41-year-old Jeremy Guthrie. Jeremy was clearly intoxicated, but that was not his biggest problem.
Okay, and then you have a bunch of kids in the car. How many kids? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are these kids to you?
This is just my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
How old's your friend?
18.
That girl's not 18?
Huh?
That girl's not 18?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
No, I don't think she is.
That girl's not 18. Trust me. She don't look 18. Ma'am, how old are you? I didn't ask you your name. I asked you how old you were. Jeremy, turn the car off and come back here and talk to me.
All right.
The girl in the passenger seat remained silent, refusing to tell the officer how old she was. The officer was correct in his assumptions, however. She obviously was not an adult. But while the situation looked bad, there was not yet any proof of foul play. That is, until Jeremy hopped out of his truck with his pants undone.
Why's your zipper, your buttons down on your crotch?
Well, I probably just forgot.
Okay.
And
button my zipper.
Yeah, please button your zipper.
Yeah. I mean, I had to take like a piss and
When did you last drink?
like probably it's been a little while.
Like an hour?
I would say it's more than
Like maybe 2?
Yeah.
Roughly? Okay.
Like 2 hours.
That's fair. Because you know what? 2 hours is totally different than, no, I haven't been drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's okay. That's okay. We're not going to argue about it. I mean, I know what I smell. I know what I hear. I know what I see. Okay? Simple as that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, you already did. You said I hadn't been drinking. And then I kind of played you, said, was it an hour ago? Like, no, longer. 2 hours? Yeah.
It's been a few hours.
Okay.
I mean,
Gotcha. Well,
I mean,
we're not going to argue about that. I mean, I know what I smell. Okay? Do you think you're safe to drive? All those people in the car, who are they?
they're just my friends. I mean,
do you normally hang out with people who are young? How old are you?
I'm 41.
41? Okay. Hang tight right there, okay?
The officer went back to talk to the minors, who, to his surprise, seemed annoyed at his presence.
How old are you? And don't lie to me. I mean, okay, like, I'm not gonna play the game where you lie. I know that. I know that you're not 18. Okay. So if you want to have attitude, you in the front. Okay. We go about it another way. Simple as that. So if I sense any attitude or you give me lip, we'll do it another way. Okay. How old are you? 14. Thank you. Simple question.
14.
Really 14?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
14.
Okay. 18. Okay. 13. Okay. 14. Okay. Who's this guy to anybody?
That's our homies. And then she knows his kid.
Okay. So that there's your homie. Okay. So you guys all need to call your parents.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. And have your parents meet us here.
The girl in the passenger seat was actually just 13 years old. Her twin sister was also in the vehicle, and the other 4 minors were between the ages of 13 and 14. The male juveniles claimed that Jeremy was their friend, but in reality, the scumbag had been involved in an intimate relationship with the girl in the passenger seat for over a year. A relationship that resulted in a lost pregnancy when she was just 12 years old. He had also been accused of having taken advantage of her twin sister as well.
Just so you guys know, okay, I probably saved 6 lives tonight, at least 6 lives. Okay, I thought you guys were going to crash around that bend. He's going way too fast. And he's definitely not safe to drive.
Oh, yeah, we told him. We told him.
This is Sergeant LaFay with State Police. And your son, along with, I'm guessing 5 of his other buddies, they were in a vehicle with somebody some man. It's a grown adult who has no business driving, and so he's out now doing field sobriety tests, and these kids need to be picked up.
So just to make sure that you're okay to drive, okay, would you mind doing a couple of field sobriety tests just to make sure?
Yeah.
Yeah? You would mind, or you would want to do them?
What's it?
Do you mind, or would you want to do them? Do you want to do them? Yes or no?
I don't really want to.
You don't want to do them?
No, I don't want to.
Okay, I'm just gonna let you know, if you don't do the test, I'm gonna have to place you under arrest. You want to do the test?
All right, well, let's do the test.
You don't know what's after H?
I don't like that one.
Are you gonna stop the test then?
I can still test.
Okay, so are you gonna continue, or are you gonna stop right there?
I just don't understand this. You're going backwards. You're going 8 high. Or you're going backwards. I just don't understand. What you're doing right now.
I told you to go forward, remember?
From me?
From H to S. It's pretty simple.
Oh. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S.
Cool. All right.
I just didn't understand what you wanted to.
Yeah. All right. Go and stand up, bro. Go and stand up. Go and turn around for me. Go and turn around. Go and turn around. All right. So you're gonna be placed under arrest for DWI, okay? Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained to you?
Even in his intoxicated state, Jeremy definitely understood what was happening. He was transported to the police station, where he would then be charged with 6 counts of child abuse, driving under the influence, and having an open container of alcohol in his vehicle. He's currently being held inside the Metropolitan Detention Center, and according to their grandmother, he has since contacted the twins from inside the jail to ask for money. To avoid similar issues, cult leader Samuel Bateman decided to transport his harem of young girls inside of a large metal trailer.
I just need you guys to give us your names and stuff.
No, ma'am.
No.
You're not going to decide the outcome of this. We will decide, and we'll let you know how everything's going to happen here, okay?
On August the 28th of 2022, officers would be riding along Interstate 40 when they observed a GMC Denali with an attached trailer pulled over in the emergency lane. As they neared the vehicle, they noticed a small child's hand sticking out of the back of the trailer. Officers immediately pulled over, initiating a stop to figure out what was going on.
Let's get the GMC done first. No one else in the vehicle. There's no one in the bed of the truck. There's no one in the trailer.
Let's get everyone out of the car.
Come on out.
Everyone out of the car. Let's start taking them back to the cars.
Have IDs? No.
Come back.
We're gonna start heading back there.
Come with me. Come with me.
I'll come. Don't
Okay.
touch me.
Just start walking back there.
Yeah.
They don't need to go in handcuffs. We just need to get them out of here.
Go ahead. Come right here for me. Come over by this car. Go ahead. Stay right there for me. Go. Just do me a favor. Keep your hands out of your pockets for me, all right? Do you guys have names? I'm Deputy Mitchell. You want to tell me your name, or just so I know who I'm talking to? Okay.
Hey, are you good to watch these four?
Yeah.
The reason the girls were keeping quiet was the same reason they were dressed in such traditional clothing. These young girls were members of a cult that parades as a religious sect, the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or FLDS. This organization is notorious for its polygamist, pedophilic, and anti-government beliefs and practices. And the driver, Samuel Bateman, is the self-proclaimed prophet and leader. It would later be reported that he had 20 wives, the majority of which were under the age of 15 years old.
Ma'am, just keep your hands out of your pockets for me, okay?
We'll take your ID from you. And who else has ID?
I got this one.
Identification. Do you guys have
Got that
any?
one there.
Any other ID? Nothing? You don't have ID cards? How old are you? 14. 14. How old are you? 11? How old are you? 12? You? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? You don't have to say, or you just following her? Well, we're going to identify each and every one of you if you want to leave today, okay? Hang tight a minute.
Ma'am, can you keep your hand out of your pocket for me?
All right. I'm going to have each one of you put your phones up on the vehicle here. Go ahead and put your phones up on the vehicle. Thank you. Anyone, do you have a phone? Yes. Cell phone? Hey, that's not right, is it? Do you have a cell phone?
It's not with me.
Okay, not a problem. All right.
Do we have to, like, put them out there?
Yes, ma'am. We're doing an investigation right now, and I'm not going to have you have a phone in front of me, okay? You'll have a right to get your stuff afterwards, okay? So, instead of playing games, let's just put them there like I just asked you to. All right. So, I got your ID, correct? Okay. I need you to write your first name, middle name, last name, and your date of birth. And does everyone have water? Anyone like needing water or anything? You guys? Okay, we'll do that as soon as our investigation is done here, okay? Why children are being transported in a vehicle, we're getting calls about hands sticking out of a vehicle, out of the trailer. So that is why we're contacting you guys, because it is unsafe for children to be riding in a trailer. They're not properly seat belted, and we need to do an investigation and figure out what's going on, okay? Do you have any questions?
Yeah, isn't that legal in Arizona?
No, ma'am.
What about him?
At this point, he's detained right now. I don't know. Okay, I understand that, but like he said, once we do our investigation, we can figure this out. But we just need you guys to give us your names and stuff.
No, ma'am.
No.
You're not going to decide the outcome of this. We will decide, and we'll let you know how everything's going to happen here, okay? Sound okay? First name, middle name, last name, date of birth. That's okay. We just need a full name for everyone. Take your time. Are you able to write your first name and last name? All right, perfect. I think we'll start a new page so you have a full sheet to write on.
The girls continued to give the officer a hard time as he tried to gather basic information to identify them. The older woman in the red dress appeared to act as the head of the group, being the most outspoken and whispering instructions to the other girls.
Now, Arizona state law says video recording us within 8 feet, I believe it is right now?
Yeah.
8 feet of us is against the law now in Arizona.
Is this a new law?
Yes, it is. Just passed by the Colorado City right down there. Do they know where you're at right now? no reason to be afraid of me. The only reason I've had to keep addressing you is because you keep stepping in, and I need to be able to talk to each and every one. Okay?
The one in the red dress he's talking to is basically the ringleader. She's basically telling him all not to talk, from what I'm getting. They gave me a date of birth so we can ID him, but she's just kind of...
That is you, right? You were born in 03, so are you over 18 years old? Okay. Go ahead and stay there. Show of hands, are you 5 under 18 years of age right now? Yes? Okay. Let's take the juveniles over a little ways away because our adult females were away.
The officer pulled one of the minors to the side to speak with her about what was taking place, and throughout the conversation, the girl seemed very uneasy and hesitant to answer anything.
Well, I'm Deputy Mitchell, okay? I'm with the Sheriff's Office. I just want to figure out what's going on here, okay? So where were you guys headed to?
I actually don't even know for sure.
You don't know for sure? How long have you been in Flagstaff? Couple hours. And where were you guys coming from? Colorado City. Is that where you guys live at?
Where I live.
It's where you live? And are these your parents, or? No. Do your parents still in Colorado City? One of them. Which one? Mom. And you don't know where she is?
I do know where she is.
Okay. And you didn't know where you guys were going to, you were just riding?
Well, the thing is, I got invited to come.
You got invited to come? Who invited you?
My friends.
Your friends? Are they here, or? Okay. And where did they invite you to go?
They told me they go on a trip.
They just said you're going on a trip?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said it's going to be a couple hours long.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to go.
And how long have you known these friends for? You can guess, it doesn't have to be official. 7 years? So half your life?
Yeah.
7. And do your parents know each other? Yeah. And where do you live in Colorado City? Do you know your address?
It is 5 East Garden Avenue.
Several of Samuel's juvenile so-called wives and followers were turned over to the Arizona Department of Child Services. Samuel would be taken to the police station where he was processed and charged with child endangerment. And while in jail, he was found using the phone system to have explicit conversations with underage girls in his cult, even referring to one 13-year-old girl as his sexy darling. Shortly after that, he was barred from contacting anyone at all. But it gets even more twisted. A search of his home would turn up evidence of group explicit activities, incest, and child trafficking. 3 of his adult wives tried to flee with the remaining minors the following December, but were found by police at an Airbnb in Washington state. The adults would subsequently be arrested. Samuel is currently held in prison on kidnapping and evidence tampering charges, and he would plead not guilty to the charges with his trial set for March of 2024. But if you thought that was crazy, then you have to see 37-year-old Kevin Smith, who actually thought he'd get away with pretending to be the victim's father.
Is this? Yeah. All right, step out of the car.
Well, it's not like that.
Step out of the car, bro.
On October 10th of 2022, an officer on duty would be flagged down by a panicked father, reporting that a man had jumped into a Chevrolet Silverado and taken off with his 8- and 4-year-old sons in the back seat. The officer took down a description of the vehicle, and moments later, they caught sight of it.
Stop the truck! Now! Pull into the parking lot.
The suspect, identified as 37-year-old Kevin Smith, obeyed the officer's commands and pulled over. Upon approaching the vehicle, the officer immediately saw the children inside, and unlike the others, these boys were not afraid to tell the officer exactly what was going on.
These not your car? Step out of the car. Step out of the car, bro. Okay, step out of the car. Help me out here. Are you gonna step out? I cannot let you. Give me the car keys. Give me the car keys. Is this?
Yeah.
All right, step out of the car.
No, it's not like that.
Step out of the car, bro. Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
The boys were shaken but uninjured and returned to their father. Kevin, on the other hand, would be charged with 2 felony counts of kidnapping and 1 count of grand theft of a motor vehicle. He's currently being held in jail without bond. If you enjoyed this video, watch this one, and don't forget to subscribe.